Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So I'm going to be doing another general energy reading for you today. As always, I've already cleansed with my Kamaya healing spray, so I'm going to go ahead and start shuffling my cards. So I hope you guys have been well. I look very fall today, but I live in the Bay Area in Oakland, and for whatever reason, it's really like overcast outside, gloomy, kind of chilly. So it's August, but it feels like fall weather. That's why I put on the sweater. So I don't know what that's about. Actually, okay, something's telling me some of you may have gone through a breakup last fall. Something about the fall time or, after summer. Like if you had a summer love and then once fall came around, like things ended pretty quickly. That's just confirmation that this reading is going to be for you. Definitely take that as it resonates. If it doesn't resonate for you, go ahead and leave that. Something obviously brought you into this reading today. So no matter what, there probably will be a message or two in here for you, even if the whole reading doesn't specifically go along with your story and your situation. If any of you want to book a personal reading, that's the best way to, get specific guidance on your situation. All that information is in the down box below for you. I have Zoom reading options as well as digital only, as well as on Twitter and Instagram. I have DM only services that I provide there. Everything is very affordable, and I do like to work with you guys on the sliding scale. So there's pretty much something for everyone depending on whatever your budget is. I think we've done enough with shuffling. Let's go ahead and get started. Whoa. Okay, that was fast. All right, the first card out was Three of Swords. So yes, like I mentioned, I don't know if this is the fall. To me, swords is always winter time, but in the fall or winter time, definitely heartbreak happened. You found out you were put into a third party situation, or you just had your heart broken. A lot of pain and conflict was brought into your life. That's one of the first energies out. Next, we have a Queen of Chalices in reverse. Someone that you invested your time in, that you thought truly cared about you, truly loved you, ended up being a Queen of Chalices in reverse. Someone who was actually just emotionally manipulating you, and it caused a lot of heartbreak. Then we have a King of Chalices in reverse. So this might be a secret to you, but whoever you broke up with or whoever this other person that you're thinking of, both counterparts were actually, being emotionally manipulative. We have a King and Queen in reverse. So if, a lot of people like to blame karmic energies or blame whoever the third party is for interfering in a connection. But what I'm getting now is both of you, when you broke up, it was fated to happen because both of you were acting out of your shadow side. You were both being selfish and being emotionally manipulative. So while there was a lot of love there in this connection, a lot of you and your counterpart, they both had your own best interest at heart. You weren't caring truly about the connection, and that's why this was fated to happen. Whatever breakup this was, whether it was fall, winter time, definitely sometime when it was colder. And those colder months, like this was meant to happen. You were meant to break up at this time. Next, we have a Eight of Pentacles. So I feel like this could be you, your person, or both of you. You're both working really, really hard at work, trying to get your money right. I think since this breakup happened, you've been not financially stable. So you've been working really, really hard, trying to create a financial stability for yourself without really seeing much results. 8 is a number of abundance, but this is like working towards something, knowing that abundance is still coming, not actually reaping the rewards of it just yet. Next, we have a King of Wands in reverse. So again, I think this could be your person. They were a King of Cups in reverse, as well as a King of Wands in reverse. So this person was definitely, very in and out energy, very passionate, very attractive. And, they kind of like lured you in knowing that, you were super attracted to them, and they were able to manipulate you in that way because, there's that theory in psychology, the what is beautiful is good theory. So like this person, you were so attracted to them that it blinded you to all of the betrayals, the hurt, the shadiness that was going on around you, because you know you were so attracted and you were so like falling in love with this person that it blinded you and you ended up getting hurt. Let's see what else we got here. Thank you, Spirit. Now we have the Empress. So I think this is definitely you. You've taken the time to heal your heart and you've fully grown up from this situation in the past. You're definitely feeling more financially stable. You're definitely feeling more confident and you're really just loving on yourself and you feel at your best right now. You know that are a lot of good things coming towards you. Even though, you know, you feel like you have haters and other people, you know, wishing for your downfall, you're really just standing in your truth, standing in your power, and everyone is watching you. You know, your glow up has been amazing and everyone is just so in awe of all of the progress that you've made. Lastly, we have a 5 of chalices here. So now that you are in this Empress energy, this person who is watching you, they are, you know, crying over spilled milk. They know that they shouldn't have hurt you in the way they hurt you in the past. I have a feeling that you may have already apologized to this person and said your piece to allow yourself to, you know, forgive them, forgive yourself, and to move on. And since you were the bigger person, it really forced this person to look at themselves in the mirror and being like, why wasn't I able to do the same thing that they did? You know, I hurt them so bad and they still forgave me anyways. And I think that's why they see now why you're glowing up, why the universe is blessing you for moving through that toxic cycle and, you know, glowing up and becoming the best possible version of yourself. The bottom of the deck, we have the 4 of Swords. So the 4 of Swords is always about rest, rejuvenation, taking the time to reflect on the past and to learn from it. So this is the energy that you guys need to be embodying in right now if you aren't doing it yet. Rest is always super important wherever you are along your journey. You know, it's not good to constantly be hustling, constantly be like working towards something and like exhausting yourself. Always take the time to rest when you need it. Really pay attention to your body and pay attention to what you need in this moment. I think a lot of you have been manifesting so much and a lot of great things are coming to you. But you know, now is not the time to keep overworking yourself and keep trying to seek new opportunities. You're just going to burn out in the end. Now is the time to rest and continue to let those things that you've been manifesting come towards you in their own time. Next, we have the stars. So you may have been, you know, manifesting and wishing upon a star, but I think also this is mainly whoever you're thinking about, your divine masculine, your counterpart, they are really thinking about you, wishing upon a star. I think you are truly healing for them and thinking about the love that you shared and the way you loved this person is making them, you know, forcing them to heal, forcing them to grow up and become a better version of themselves to be someone who is deserving of you. Then we have the 5 of Wands. Like I said, this person is definitely stalking you, definitely looking at your every move, trying to make sure that you're still single and making sure that, you know, they have a chance with you. I think, you know, if you ended up with someone else, it would be their worst nightmare. And that is kind of what is bringing them, like, you know, into this energy of, you know, just like nostalgia, crying over spilled milk, just like really being upset with themselves over what they put you through in the past. Next, we have a Knave of Chalices in reverse. Like I said, in the upright, this card is about, you know, your blocked throat chakra and not being able to put your feelings into words. Now with this in reverse, this person is finally gaining the strength, gaining the truth and clarity that they need to finally tell you how they feel about you and how they feel about this situation, and as well as like how things wrapped up between you. I think they are really, really upset about it. So, okay, I think definitely this King of Chalices, this King of Wands, and this Knave of Chalices, I think they are all the same person. So I'm going to go into my clarifying messages deck. So I'm just going to ask Spirit, what can you tell me about this person that we're channeling here? What does my collective need to know about this person? What are their characteristics? What are their secrets that they're holding back? What does this person want to say to my collective? So the first one, we have karmic family. So this person definitely has family members that do not like you, do not approve of you, and that is really what's hindering this connection. I feel like this person may have broken up with you because they were tired of fighting with their own family members about their connection with you. Next, we have broken heart. This person is definitely brokenhearted over the breakup and over how they treated you in the past. Again, I created these messages to be aligned with your chakras. So this is heart chakra. So whoever I'm channeling, their heart chakra is definitely blocked. They're not able to give or receive love the way they should be. I think it all has to do with their karmic family, the way that they were brought up and the way that they were given love as a child is not the way that you gave them love. So, you know, they have this backwards vision in their head of the way that they're supposed to be loved, you know, being controlled, or I feel like their mother was just really overbearing and always, you know, wanted constant like attention and wanted things from them. And because of that, in their relationships, they seek that type of love. They seek a partner who's going to be obsessed with them and want to always be with them and always want to be around their energy. And with you, I think you love them in such an unconditional way where you allowed them to move through their life as they see fit. And, you know, whenever they had time for you and the times that you guys did spend together, they were magical in their own way without having that controlling obsession feeling. And, you know, this person was really confused by that, thought you didn't care as much as you actually did when, you know, you were the first person to really love them in the way that they should be loved. What else can you tell me about this person that I'm channeling, Spirit? Any other messages? Thank you. So first off, we have player. So this is just a further confirmation of the King of Wands in reverse energy. This person was definitely a player in the past. They played you, they cheated on you. They liked having a lot of options. They liked the validation that it gave them from entertaining a lot of other partners at one time, even though, you know, they loved you the most and they wanted to be with you. Next, we had childhood trauma. So that's just further confirmation from, you know, the karmic family card. This person definitely had childhood trauma. They didn't have the best childhood and they didn't have the best relationship or best example of love growing up. And that's why they had all this trauma. And that's why they're not able to love in a way that they needed to. They weren't able to love you in a way that you deserved in the same way that you loved them. They had a lot of growing up to do. They had a lot of healing childhood wounds and trauma. Next, we have fake pregnancy. So I think this may be another reason why this person left you, why this person, you know, broke up with you, broke your heart. They didn't want you to find out that they got someone else pregnant, or they thought they got someone else pregnant. I feel like one of their other options may have faked a pregnancy to convince them that, you know, like now is the time to break up with this person, because if you don't break up with them now, you're gonna have to explain this pregnancy to them. And, you know, obviously it worked. It really convinced them to leave you, even though, you know, they left you a lot. Any other secret, Spirit? I know this is a lot already, but anything else? Okay, this will be the last one. So we have transmutes negative energy. So this is definitely just from your spirit guides telling you to, you know, take your spiritual baths, take your, you know, do some meditation, pray, however you see fit to, you know, take any negative energy, any negative emotions that are around you, take those emotions and, you know, transmute them into something positive, transmute it into, you know, some self-love for yourself, to, you know, like go out, work out, dance, do whatever it is that you love, take care of yourself, and, you know, make sure anything that is negative, anything that is coming your way, you send it back out with love and light, and, you know, only constantly surround yourself with only good and positive energies. So I think we are good on the messages here. So Spirit, what can we expect to happen from this situation in the next 7 to 10 days? Please let us know. I'm just gonna get 3 more cards here on this situation and we'll wrap this up. 1, 2, oh, there we go. Okay, we got 4 out. I'll take them all. Oh, 5. All right. So first off, we have a Fool in reverse. So this person's gonna come back to you, just kind of explaining that they were a fool. They made a foolish leap thinking that it was going to be productive and something good was going to come out of it, but it actually didn't. Next, we have the devil in reverse. You know, they're going to admit all of their faults to you, all of their toxic habits and toxic ways. But since this is in reverse, they're going to tell you that they're already working on healing these things about themselves and getting themselves out of this energy so that they can be a better person for you. Next, we have a King of Pentacles, but this one landed sideways. So whenever they come forward, they're also going to tell you that they're not as financially stable as they want to be, but they do want to be able to provide for you. And next we have the Four of Wands. So this person definitely sees themselves with you. They want a long, stable commitment with you, and they want to come back and work on this relationship together so you can build a new, stable foundation. So that is it for today's reading. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If anything resonated, please do thumbs up the video. That is also a great way to energetically donate to the channel so that I can pick up more specifically on your story and your specific situation. If anything did resonate and you are brand new, hopefully you do decide to subscribe today. And if you do subscribe, don't forget to also hit the bell button so that you get notified when I upload a new video. So that is it. Thank you guys as always so much for watching, and I will see you in a later video. Bye guys.